Well, Sean Murray is at it again and posted a single emoji for an update in No Man's Sky. It is a bacon emoji. I'm Controlled Chaos, and in this video we're going to go over what this could mean. Let's get into it. I looked into this, and the bacon emoji represents like breakfast or actual having bacon, or sometimes Kevin Bacon, stuff like that. I don't think it has anything to do with Kevin Bacon, but it could do with more cooking recipes. It could do with more maybe harvesting new meat materials from creatures on planets and things like that along that direction. That's the base idea that I had when I first thought, but then I remembered back in the Origins update when he did the emoji for that, it was an orange representing play on words, orange, origin, stuff like that. Got me thinking, what fits with bacon? Thought to myself, beacon. Okay, let's go on the direction of a beacon. A beacon, what is a beacon? It's a signal light, a radio signal to guide people, stuff like that. So let's play on that for a moment here. What if this is like a guiding light? It's a story guiding you somewhere, or a signal beacon that guides you to places and stuff like that. That could go along and enhance things. So this could be more of a story update and things like that, because we've gotten a lot of stuff happen, especially with the update of adding in the new race that we added in, which is the automatons that we have in not too long ago, that were added in, sort of brought that feel of that kind of thing. But since that was done recently, that doesn't feel like it would fit right. They might be doing another story or something like that. It might go along that lines, but there's another reference for a beacon. A beacon also refers to a bachelor's in economy. So what if this is an economy overhaul? What if they're overhauling the economy? What if, for some reason, when I did that video talking about a player economy, they're adding in a player economy? That would be very, very interesting. And I'm going off of this, just doing research and looking into things. I didn't even know that a beacon meant for a bachelor's of economics until I did my research. So there's multiple ways that this update could go. In all honesty, I'd love it to see an economics overhaul. That'd be really cool to add more to the economics gameplay in No Man's Sky, for the pure simple fact that they could add player economies in multiple different ways. They could be reevaluating the way the economy works in No Man's Sky, because there are a lot of us that have been playing for a long time and we're seeing a lot of units. And they got all that data of how much each player's character has in units, and seeing that those units aren't being spent. So maybe they're doing an economy overhaul to make it so we're spending more units and not sitting on billions of units like I am. So that's my first thought. The second thought is dealing with cooking, adding more to cooking, because of the fact that we had the nutrient ingester, and that gives us better buffs and stuff like that. So they might be doing some reconfiguring on that. It could be that they're adding in more recipes to give us more variety of buffs and the amount of things buffs and stuff like that. It could be that they're adding in more meat resources for when we take out those creatures and things like that, because of the fact that they also added in fishing, and there was a bunch of different recipes added in fishing and stuff like that. It just adds to it. I know I say a lot of stuff like that, but it's late at night and I wanted to get this video out. So I think those are the two main directions that they'll go. They may go the direction of it being a story and the whole entire signal beacon and stuff like that, that we get led in a certain direction and guided, which would be very interesting. And I wouldn't mind at all, because a lot of us sort of get bored with doing the regular humdrum of things in there. So by throwing in new story, it gets a lot of the old players coming back to play through that new story. And it could be a mix of all three. Who really knows? The only people that really know are the developers of No Man's Sky. But what are your thoughts? Do you think I'm on the right track with any of these ideas, or do you have another idea? Comment down below. Let me know. And if you have a new idea, what is that idea? I would really like to know and get a conversation going on about this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, YouTube thinks you will like this next video, and have a great day.